Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bombers. Captain.
Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Second down, give to Harvey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Complete to Diggs out left. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Captain. Joe.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. Cut near the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the third.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for Sips.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 6.
Broncos 20, Packers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, this is Pirine. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Man in motion out of the slot. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get this tied before the end of the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Mims. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running. Well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Kill.
On the draw, to give to Harvey. Makes the tackle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Bombers.
Now Nix. On the move, headed right. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Captain.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet, but that's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That play good for 17 on a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down.
Quick, yellow.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. It's to Reed again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead to 8.
28. Broncos 20.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Going for it with Harvey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And we'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Captain.
Nick Snad, a throw. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Giving this to Harvey. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
The tackle by Nate Hobbs. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Packers.
Throwing here, Nix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hold on a second. Ready. Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
2nd down and 10.
Hold on a second. Away. Joe.
Nix to throw again. Sends this to the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos down by only 2 in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, kill!
All or nothing, they'll run it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Packers up by just a couple of points. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Bombers. Captain.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Cut out left. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Offense is set. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up. First.
1st and 10 at the 32.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw.